Hello, General Thompson fans. Welcome back to another video on my channel. It's been a long time. Kind of just here, chilling. Finally got some Wi-Fi back, so I can actually record and upload. After my moving and area. Yeah. So here, just to, I guess, give a little update. I guess talk about the end of the season. How my prediction, how my overall thoughts. We finished off, I believe, with the Chargers game. The Viking game, I was just very upset, especially at Kendrick Green at the end of that. That game was terrible. Obviously, we came back, and we almost won it. Or not won it, but almost could have tied it, went to overtime. But anyways, it's not important. Obviously, we got swept by the Bengals, who, as the time you're seeing this currently, are in the Super Bowl. So, hey, congratulations for them for finally going there. I hope you guys lose. I think I'm going to make a statement here. If you're a Steelers fan and you're rooting for the Bengals or you're a fake fan, go join their Bengals fan base. You're no longer a Steelers fan. I do not care. I don't care if I'm the only one saying that, but it's the truth. If you're a Steelers fan and you're rooting for the Bengals, I don't mean you're predicting the Bengals to win or you've got put money down, which is why swaying you to try to root for them because you want to win money. If you are rooting for them, you are not a Steelers fan. You're a fake fan. Join the Bengals fan base. I do not care. You're no longer a Steelers fan. I'm sorry. If you're a Steelers fan, you should be rooting for the Rams and only the Rams. I don't know. Yeah, but what if I like Joe Burrow? I like Joe Burrow. Doesn't mean I think he's gonna eventually win I have a prediction that he'll win a few Super Bowls. Doesn't mean I'm gonna be rooting for him when he wins those unless he's on a different team. Case in point, there's your answer. I predict a decent game. I think I'm predicting the Rams to win. I think the Rams will end up winning due to the fact that the Bengals have no O-line. I feel like this might be a repeat of that Seattle Broncos Super Bowl, which is a little bit more boring. But when the Rams have a decent front seven, a pretty decent one with one of the best defensive linemen in the entire NFL, and aging Hall of Fame linebacker in Von Miller. I think Von Miller is definitely gonna he'll definitely do some presence, especially that versus that weak offensive line. But that's besides the point. But hey, I'm going to congratulate them. I'm going to give the Bengals due what they're due. All right, congratulations, you did stuff. At least you're an Ohio team that knows how to make it to the Super Bowl. Anyway, but I think if you're still spending, you're putting money on the Bengals to win. You're throwing away money. I'm not saying you could be right. You could put money on there, but I would hope that you're also rooting to lose your money. So that's why would you put your money down on a team if you're not going to root for them? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. It'd be a little stupid, but hey, that's just how that goes. Anywho, where I've been, moved. Needed to put this video out. Steelers now 20th pick. I'll probably be doing some mock drafts around here, doing some other stuff. Getting back into the swing of things here. Just trying to get into the flow. But I wanted to put out this video because it's important. That's about it, really. Not much really I can say. Big Ben's gone. He's gone. Had a beautiful career. Hall of Famer. Him and Tom Brady, same year. Big Ben's gonna be overshadowed 100% by Tom Brady's. I have no sure. I think Steelers fans will always show up because they always show up. But I think Tom Brady's just overall gonna be talked about more, leading up into the Hall of Fame by the NFL, just the NFL in general. Because the NFL kind of had this thing of going along and favoring Tom Brady a lot. So definitely going into it. But hey, I mean, they'll both make it. It'll be interesting to see who brings out Big Ben's jacket and or whatever the whole things like that. So until then, hey, NFL honors on Saturday. Exciting stuff there. T.J. Watt will get his defensive player of the year unless they decide to rob him for the third straight year. In which case, at this point, it just proves that the NFL does not like the Steelers. If that happens, it proves the NFL A doesn't like the Steelers and B doesn't really like T.J. Watt when he's the only one that deserves it. I guess the only other one you can say is Mike Parsons because he did put a defensive player of the year caliber thing as a rookie. But I think the fact that TJ tied the record is what's going to end up giving TJ Watt the defensive player of the year, which means if that's all he has to do is end up going and keep on getting that sack record, it's going to be hard. It's not something you do every single year. So we'll see. I'd like to hear more about your thoughts and everything. I'm sorry for me yawning. It's just a tired day. But yeah, I don't know what else to really say here. You'll get some mock drafts out of me. I'm not very good at doing mock drafts. I don't really look much into it. So, I don't know what you're going to get from me. But I obviously know what we need. Tyrell Austin obviously just got the defensive coordinator job. So likely what that means is he's going to be working more on the secondary and keeping our secondary more focused while Tomlin calls the plays and Tomlin does all the actually I don't know if Tomlin might call the plays. I think they might get Austin in there, but Tomlin will definitely be working more on our front seven. Necessarily, pretty much the whole hiring is just Tomlin doesn't want to give power to anybody. That's why they do all these in-house hirings, because Tomlin wants to keep power, which is why I think no matter until Tomlin retires, we're still going to get these in-house hirings, because Tomlin won't be fired. The Steelers were never gonna, and Mike Tomlin wants to call it quits. When Mike Tomlin's going to call it quits, that's when he's going to be the coach, no matter what. Unless he goes to jail or something stupid like that. That's pretty much it. In terms of GM, I'm hoping we get to keep Khan as GM. I don't want to have him or whoever else leave, and then we have this situation where now Mike Tomlin's also kind of being a GM. Most likely Tomlin's going to have a lot of say. I mean, you tend to have a lot of say when you're a tenured head coach, like how Tomlin has been. For these so many years and whatnot. But hey, as for that, I guess I'll be talking about the quarterback situation in the coming days or weeks. So I guess look forward to that. But other than that, I can't really think if there's anything else to really say. Yeah, I'm going to try to get as much content out. I don't know if they're going to be daily uploads or whatnot or anything. It's just going to be whatever I, post. If there's anything interesting, I'll post it. If anything is some interesting free agency is going to get interesting. So my mock drafts are going to be like scenario based. So my first one's probably going to be the ideal scenario based mock draft. Until the free agency happens, and then after that, it will be actually just based off, when I mean scenario based, I mean scenarios on what we do during the free agency, because there's always the talk. It's mostly just quarterback scenario based, what we decide to do with the quarterback position. That's realistically what I mean by that. If we take a free agent guy, does that mean we draft a guy, or if we just go lineman, whatever. But we're going to start off, my first one's going to be like my ideal, or what I kind of want to happen, what I think should happen and how it should go. And then I'll do a little bit more. Is it the semi-realistic one? No, that's my one. It's an ideal one. It could be close to somewhat semi-realistic, because, my ideals can be as, realistic as you want. You'll just have to see how I go. I'll do the full 7 rounds. You may get one where I go a full just first round and I do all the teams. Based off their needs. I tend to not want to do that because, I think it'll be fun. I'd rather just stick with Pittsburgh Steelers. But yeah, that's kind of about it. There's not much I can really say. Yeah, thank you for coming in the long run. Thank you for being patient for me, and I hope you guys decide to stick around. We're looking at basically odds. When we're looking for 2022 to be the year of GT. They're the year of the uprising. So yeah, that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your Steelers friends. I don't care. I try to make content when I can, obviously. There should be more so saying coming up. Definitely mock drafts coming probably after the Super Bowl. But yeah, that's really about it. Go Steelers, go Rams. Stop the Bengals in the Super Bowl, and yeah, this is GT saluting off.